main event. It's a tremendous fight. Dalton Smith, who's one of definitely the most hyped fighters, and rightfully so, slided through all the domestic opposition until he gets to Sam Maxwell, the big acid test to win the Lonsdale belt outright on Saturday. British champion against Commonwealth champion, Sheffield against Liverpool, Team GB teammates as well, and just two outstanding fighters. Sam, I'm going to start with you. Dalton says he didn't think you seemed too confident, but walking over with you today, and obviously with everything you've been through in your career and that one defeat as well, kind of get the impression that mentally you're in a good place for this test on Saturday.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've enjoyed fight week so far. It's been a busy one, but I'm really enjoying it, yeah. And I'm enjoying my whole boxing the last year that I've been with Eddie, enjoying it more than I've ever enjoyed in my whole career, and it's going to bring the best out of me.
One thing that a lot of people are saying when they're analysing this fight is the fact that you are a big puncher. I get the feeling you two are going to engage in this fight. There is going to be times when you're going to be trading up as well. Do you like your power in this fight as well? You know Dalton, you know, he's looked good in his last couple of fights, but probably needs that big test now. Might be a good time to fight him, a lot of pressure on him as well. And again, a word on your power going into this fight.
Definitely, I feel like I hit hard enough to hit anyone in the division, and it makes no. That's what's going to happen on Saturday. If I land clean, I know I can hit Dalton, but the vibe I'm getting from his camp as well, he's looking to come walk through me and smash me up. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting fight.
When you look at that division, although this is for the British title, I really see this as one of those sort of fringe world level fights as well. The winner of this fight will go on, and you look at our roster across 140 pounds, obviously at the high end with Regis Prograis, but also in the high end, Jack Catterall, Liam Paro, Steve Sparks, Richardson Hitchens, Montana Love, Reshat Mati, so many big fights out there for you. Going to change your career if you win this fight on Saturday.
Definitely, I think you've got all the top 140s. It's a great division to be part of with you. So beat Dalton on Saturday, and yeah, put my name in forward with their massive fights, big fights out there.
And finally, nothing like a big domestic fight as well. Just that extra bit of spite. Not that you need it, but you will do everything you can to be triumphant on Saturday night. You believe you win this fight for the British and Commonwealth titles?
100%. I feel like I'm being underestimated by everyone, and it's just about me going there, showing on Saturday now how good I am, and show myself how good I am, and I believe I can win. Yeah, I believe I'm going to win.
Thank you, Sam. Dalton, welcome. Getting exciting now. You know, I said to the other boys as well, this is on another level of excitement because the hype behind you, I guess the last couple of fights that you had to take as well, didn't maybe get yourself as up for it. I know you would have trained hard, but you know how good Sam Maxwell is. You know your headline at Sheffield Arena. You know what's in front of you. Obviously, British Championship for keeps as well, but just an extra bit of excitement going into this fight week.
That's it, Eddie, and you know, especially like my previous fights. Obviously, I always train hard. I'm a true professional, but believe me, I'm not underestimating Sam one bit. You know, I wanted this fight for a long time, and you know that's why he's brought the best out of me. And you know, it's physically the best shape I've been in, the best camp I've had, and obviously this fight means a lot to me. I want that British title for keeps, and you know, I don't feel like there's no pressure on me. I never put pressure on myself because you know I'm boxing for myself. That's it. And it's just that's what boxing is. When boxing's all said and done, it's what I've achieved for myself. And like I say, this is a big fight for me. I want that British title for keeps, and it's going to be a special performance on Saturday.
Difficult in a way when you're selling this fight as a British title, and the reality is the level is much higher than that. You know how good this young man is. You shared limited rounds with him on Team GB, but you saw him fight. You know his reputation. This feels a little bit more tasty than just British title level on Saturday. You know this is a real test. Yeah,
correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think we've ever sparred, have we, Sam?
Sparred one time, yeah, on a Thursday night.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he said he dropped
it. Yeah. Must have hit me hard then. but obviously that must have been a long time ago.
Yeah,
but
it was.
obviously Sam's he's a good fighter. He wouldn't achieve what he's achieved if he couldn't, you know, if he didn't have the abilities. But again, it's levels, and you know, I believe that's what's going to show on Saturday night. And he said everyone just talks about Sam's power. Like Samuel Mason, he was a big puncher. Like what you can't hit, what if you can't land, you know, that your power's a bit useless. You know what I mean? But obviously, I'm not underestimating Sam. This is a big opportunity for him. And you know, where does Sam go after this? So he needs to win this fight. You know, so I'm presuming he's trained as hard as he has for any fight, and you know, it's a big opportunity for him. But this fight's brought the best out of me.
I know there's respect between the two, but you did say in the head-to-head earlier this week that you didn't believe he looked that confident. Do you believe he thinks he can win this fight?
Of course, you know, any fighter getting in a ring, if they're not confident, they shouldn't be there. But obviously, I've got the personality. I don't come across as though I'm this mean killer. You know, I'm just chill bike. But what I do take in is when I'm, you know, coming faced off, I'm very good at feeling energy. And, you know, I feel like when we come to face off and, you know, the vibe around the old build-up of the fight, it's been very tense. And that's what maybe, obviously, it doesn't mean anything. What matters is what happens on Saturday night. But, you know, that's just what I feel. And but it's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a good fight.
And finally, we know, I've seen this moment so many times over the years where a fighter from a city gets their breakout night. You know, there'll be a solid crowd in there on Saturday. There's bigger crowds to come and filling this place up eventually and moving on to Hillsborough. What a season for Sheffield Wednesday as well. But a massive moment for your career and boxing in Sheffield on Saturday night.
Of course, you know, all Wednesday, aren't we? But great season, you know, to the end of the football, and you know, I want to continue with that now and get the big double. So, you know, make a bit of history in my hometown and capture that British title for keeps. But honestly, Eddie, this is the best camp I've had. Like, it's the best I've been sparring. And I'm just excited to get in there on Saturday. Believe me, there's no pressure because I'm just excited to get in there. Well,
we cannot wait. Tremendous fight. Dalton Smith against Sam Maxwell, headlining a big night of action in Sheffield on Saturday. Around the world, live on DAZN before the bell with Corey O'Regan, Nico Leviars. Tremendous fight between Beatrice Ferreira and Karia Zamora as well. Don't miss the main card as well. We're kicking off hot with Lewis Sylvester against Adam Cope, Junaid Boston against Ryan Amos, Hopi Price against James Beak Jr., Tony Dixon looking to test the great Pat McCormack on Saturday in his first title fight. And as we said, British and Commonwealth action, great domestic fight. Sheffield against Liverpool. Statement time for Dalton Smith against Sam Maxwell, live on DAZN around the world. Don't miss it. Join us for the weigh-in tomorrow, and we're going to face off all the opponents up here now. Thanks for joining us.